I Am Angus is brought to you by the Identity Profile for Angus, the industry's most comprehensive DNA profile.
Having bred Angus cattle for 27 years, there's been many times when I've asked myself, what is it about this process that keeps me involved? Knowing that every year we're trying to make things just a little bit better. In an age where everything happens quickly, we know that the generation interval in beef cattle production is a long one. It's essentially 5 years from the time that I mate a cow to a bull. It's essentially 5 years before I can step back and say that was a good decision. And so at any time in that process that we can shorten that period has economic relevance to those of us in seed stock production, and more importantly, to our commercial customers. You know, a lot of people say to me, well, how will you use the Identity Profile in keep cold decisions? We're preparing ourselves to test our entire replacement heifer crop this fall. By the time we get a heifer to 2 years of age at breeding time, conservatively with today's costs where they're at, we've got around $1,200 in her, in just cash out of our pocket. So in the name of making the decision at weaning whether we should keep or cull her, if we decided to cull her at weaning, it's conservative to say that we could save in that neighborhood of $500 to $600 by not carrying her on through to 2 years of age. And a perfect example might be a case whereby we've got a heifer that was low ratioing on her weaning index, and she was a higher birth weight heifer in addition. And after taking the Identity Profile, we discover that she is in fact one of the higher birth weight heifers in our herd, and she also is one of the lower weaning and yearling growth females in our herd, as evidenced by her genetic profile. We would probably opt out for breeding that heifer and just decide to put her in the feedlot and finish her out rather than breed her. Really what the Identity Profile does is it shortens our generation interval. You know, and I'd also even go as far as to say it helps us stack the deck in our favor of being able to predict at a younger age how these cattle may perform after we've progeny tested them. And as a point of reference, the calving ease direct and birth weight numbers right now, when I look at the new Identity Profile that incorporates calving ease direct profile into our EPD system, and in the name of me being able to tell at 7 months of age whether or not this particular heifer has the potential to be a calving ease prospect, has real value. And so I really think that the Identity Profile will just help us from a customer base. What this technology does, in our opinion, is it allows our customers to utilize our genetics with a higher degree of confidence. And right now, in the crazy, anxious world we live in, when we can reduce surprises, negative surprises that is, for the commercial customers that use our bulls, when we can improve the predictability of the bulls that we sell, we think that adds real value to our product for our commercial customer.